Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man. So today was open workouts for these Wilder versus Anthony Joshua fight that's going to happen on Saturday. Let me just go ahead and read some quotes, man, from today's open workout. Let me start with the challenger first. All right, Gerald Washington, he says, let me see. He says, me and my team are ready. We work hard all the time. This is the sport of boxing and opportunities can pop up. I have a lot that Deontay hasn't seen before. He's young to the sport of boxing like me. Every fight for me has been a learning process. I am an unorthodox fighter, and I know how to use my size. I'm more athletic than all the guys he's been in the ring with. I'm big, strong, and I can punch. It's going to be a good fight. Deontay won't be able to hit me from the outside. It's going to be a matter of who has better fundamentals, who's sharper, and remembers that defense wins championships. I'm definitely going to work hard every round. I'm trying to win every round. Knockouts do happen. I'm not expecting any favors. I know I have to beat him convincingly, and I have to do it all the way. All right. Luckily, I boxed as a kid, so when I picked it up again, I already had the love and passion. People don't want it for real after they get hit in the face. It's a hard road, but you have to take those bumps and bruises to climb and reach this level. He also goes on to say, you have to look at a guy's strength and weaknesses. They're right there for everybody to see. I plan on being the best me that night, and I'm looking to exploit everything. All right. What else did he say here? A lot of damn pictures. Hold on. Okay, that's all Gerald had to say. I'm gonna get to my opinion in a second. Let me scroll up, hear what Deontay Wilder had to say. All right. Wilder went on to say, this started as a dream and now it's a reality. It's always a pleasure to come back home and do it again. We're going to keep it going. I love being at home. If I had doubted myself because of injuries, then I wouldn't be here. At this point, I'm ready to go. We all know that when I step into the ring, no matter what's wrong with me, I'm going to go to work. Washington might be the most athletic opponent. That should make it interesting and even better than my previous opponent. Everything that has happened was a blessing in disguise. Everything works out the way it's supposed to. From the time I got into the ring, I wanted to focus on the aspects of my game that needed improvement, not my injuries. I knew everything would take care of itself if I kept working hard. There's enough on your mind in the ring without worrying about an injury. I'm just happy to be back in the sport I love. I'm ready to put on a show for the world and for my state. All right. Both these guys, sound confident. It's fight week. These are how fighters are going to sound. So I just can't wait to the damn fight, man. But, Washington says he's going to go in there. And even when I spoke to Gerald in January, when I did that interview with him, this is before he got the call up. This was when Wilder and Wawrinka was signed. It was signed and that fight was going to happen. And I did an interview with Gerald in January. And this was even before he knew he was going to fight Deontay. And he was saying that there's things that he thinks that he can take advantage of as far as Deontay Wilder's weaknesses. One of them he was saying was catching Wilder when he gets a little bit sloppy in there. And he think he can disrupt Wilder with his defense and his jab and just the way he fights in his style. You know what I mean? So I guess we're going to see on fight night. You know what I mean? I'm glad that Gerald knows that just trying to win a decision, although he says we'll have to win convincingly and he knows he can't expect any favors. So I'm pretty sure that he knows that he's going to have to most likely knock Wilder out or knock him down a few times or something. But just going to 12 rounds isn't going to be enough unless it's just, like I said, you're knocking him down, beating him from pillar to post. But yeah, man, just going 12 and trying to make it debatable, that's just not going to be enough. As far as Deontay Wilder, he's pretty much been saying this all week, everything he said in here, man. He just wants to put on a show in front of the hometown crowd. He says he's not worried about the injuries. You know what I'm saying? He said that there's a lot of other things to worry about in the ring besides your injuries, and that's your damn opponent and trying to win. You know what I mean? But I guess we'll see, man. I guess we will see. I'm trying to think, is there anything else interesting? I'm trying to scroll down. No, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. You know, man, I was watching, this kind of off subject, but I was watching some Vitali Klitschko last night and today. Man, Vitali's probably one of the best as far as like the big, like the 6'7", 6'8", 6'6", like the guys that are a few inches taller than a guy like a Lennox Lewis or the Riddick Bowles or the guys of the 90s, but guys a little bit more like the guys today. I think Vitali Klitschko, man, people need to learn from him. Some of these big guys, I know everybody says Vladimir, but you need to learn from Vitali. That's what you really need to learn from, because his defense was on point. Like, he will get into shootouts sometimes, especially when you put some tension and pressure on him. Like the way Corey Sanders did. I'm talking about Vitali now, you guys, not Vladimir. But the pressure and the tension that Corey Sanders was trying to put on him, and who else? Chris Ariola and Danny Williams and those type of guys. He was getting into some shootouts, especially in that Sanders fight. He got buzzed like in the first round and the third round. But he was keeping that jab right hand on him, man, and he just knew when to tie up, and he had good defenses. He had pretty decent reflexes for a 6'7", 250-pound man. You know what I mean? Good reflexes, and when he did get clipped and hit, he didn't panic, because he got hit with some good shots against, especially the Corey Sanders fight. He was getting hit with some short, quick, stiff left hands, man, and it almost looked like he was going to get Vitali out of there the same way he did Vladimir. But Vitali was able to catch those. I mean, not catch them, but yeah, he was catching shots. He was getting hit, and he knew how to stay composed. He didn't get rattled or get off balance, or just he just didn't get rattled, man. It's like he knew he had a good chin. You can't teach a good chin, but he had damn good defense, damn good legs. And Vitali used to punch from like these weird angles with his combination punches. Tyson Fury to some degree mimics Vitali a little bit. He doesn't have the power and doesn't have the snap on the punches that Vitali had, but he kind of mimics him a little bit. I think Tyson Fury is probably the closest. But man, Vitali was a beast, man. I thought head to head, I thought he would beat the shit out of his brother. Although I know they wouldn't fight, but I think Vitali beats the hell out of Vladimir. But yeah, man, maybe Wilder and Washington need to watch some Vitali this week going into the fight these next couple days. Hey, y'all change y'all game plans, man. Somebody go in there and fight like Vitali Klitschko and just dominate this thing. Can they do that? They ain't gonna listen to me. They ain't gonna listen to me. But yeah, man, had to add that in there because I've been watching a lot of Vitali, man. I know I often tell you guys my favorites, not necessarily who I think are the top heavyweights ever, but just my personal favorite. Favorites are Ali, Holmes, Foreman, Holyfield, and Mike Tyson. Then if I had to have some heavyweights right outside of my favorite five, the next two would be Lennox Lewis and Vitali Klitschko. All seven of them dudes are my favorites, man. I love watching their fights, man. But yeah, man, you big guys, man, y'all need to brush up on your Vitali Klitschko, man. He show you he show you what to do when you get panicked and get clipped, and how to hold properly, and not just hold the hold, but hold, get your shit together, then push the guy back off and use that jab. And Vitali will fight with his hands down too. I know Wilder likes to fight with his hands down a little bit too, but he doesn't work the left hand in the same manner that Vitali used to work it. Vladimir does it sometimes, because Vitali will have that hand low. This turned into a damn Vitali Klitschko video. But anyways, Vitali would have that hand like dangling down like Larry Holmes used to, and he could still place powerful uppercuts and powerful hooks to the body, and he would never bring his hands up really and punch from your traditional way you throw punches, cross your body. Nah, his hands were low, and he could still have power and snap on his punches from his hip. You know what I mean? He's not the first to do it, but he's just one of the better guys to do it as far as the big giant heavyweights that I've seen. You know what I mean? But yeah, this just totally turned into a Vitali Klitschko video. But yeah, man, I can't wait, man. Can't wait for fight night, man. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out.